Hello, Mark Rogers, licensed professional counselor from my website, Stooltime Counseling. Today I want to talk about stress and a tool that can help you manage it better. Now, to begin with, there are at least two different types of stress. There's the distressful types of situations that we perceive and the eustressful types of situations we perceive. Distressful has a negative connotation to it. Examples might be driving in rush hour traffic, could be very uncomfortable in a negative kind of way. Conflict within a relationship, mismanaged anger, those kinds of things, not always positive. All right. Then there's the other type of stress, eustressful. Those types of situations, although they are uncomfortable and could be nerve-wracking, are perceived in a positive way. Examples of eustressful situations could be a job promotion at work or even getting married. Those are positive perceptions of something that could be uncomfortable. Now, what can we do when we feel stress? When we feel our muscles tensing up, when we feel our pulse rate and our heart rate increasing? Well, there are a couple things that are within our control. There's the progressive muscle relaxation where you tense and then relax different muscle groups. So for example, if you're driving in your car and you're the type of person who feels some kind of distressful discomfort in your shoulder areas, you could tense that area, hold it for a second or two, and then relax. And then, of course, the tried and true method of deep breathing. Taking in a deep breath, holding it, and then slowly exhaling. So it's like this. That has a profound impact on the heart rate, and it slows it down. It brings down the heart rate down. Now, how do you know when you're under stress, whether it's distressful situations or eustressful situations? Well, a person's hands can become cold, feet can become cold. It's the outer extremities in our body, only because when there's a perceived threat in our environment, our blood gets shunted from our hands and our feet, and it goes into our internal organ area to protect us from the perceived threat. Now that's where the Stooltime Counseling Key Fob comes into play. Now I've come up with this key fob as a way to give people biofeedback as to whether or not your mood is tense, nervous, calm, or relaxed. All right. On this key fob is what's called a stress chip. You would put your thumb on that stress chip, hold it for 10 seconds, and this works best in a room at room temperature. And then after 10 seconds, you'll see the stress chip change colors depending on how warm your hands are. Again, when your hands are warm, you're more relaxed. So the mood or the stress chip will turn blue if you're relaxed. If you're calm, it'll turn green. If you're nervous, it'll turn red. But if you're stressed out, whereas the blood flow is being directed towards your internal organs, it will stay black. On the back of the key fob is a breathing exercise, something that I've incorporated to add a third dimension to the fight or flight response. It's called the relaxation response. It's a deep breathing exercise, something I mentioned, I referenced a minute ago, where you, in the morning, go somewhere quiet, take in 3 deep breaths, slowly exhaling each time, and that is a way to calm down the pulse rate, causing a more calm mood, relaxed mood. All right, and pretty soon, if you do this every morning, after about 30 days, it becomes like second nature, and you're able to incorporate it into your life, and you don't even know that's going to happen because it's second nature. So for example, you're driving on the road and someone cuts you off. That's not positive. That's causing stress. It's very uncomfortable. I find myself, after practicing those deep breathing exercises in the morning, I just automatically do it. And that's a way to slow down the heart rate. And by doing that, it's controlling our reaction to something that is perceived as negative or something distressful. And that could go a long way in preventing situations that are like road rage. So the Stooltime Counseling Key Fob, you can find it on my website. They cost $1 right now, and as long as you send a self-addressed stamped envelope. If you go to my website, Stooltime Counseling, you can look it up on any search engine on the internet, and you'll see it. And look for this picture, and there you have it. So thank you very much. Again, the key fob is just one tool, one piece of arsenal to use to help us learn to manage stress, whether it be distressful situations or people, or eustressful situations or people. It's not a panacea, but like I said, it's one tool, one thing that can get us going, whereas we can go from there and maybe get counseling if we need it, if we have an anxiety problem or situations that cause us to act unreasonably because of our moods. Counseling can help in that, but the key fob is the first step into giving us biofeedback in that. So thank you very much, and stay calm.